Well, good morning, everybody. It is Heidi at Hen and Chick Studio in Conrad, Iowa. Good morning. We are glad that you are here with us today. As always, I love to see comments and hellos in the comments. So get busy typing in there. Tell me where you're watching from. I always love to say we love spreading creativity from coast to coast. We're right here in central Iowa, right in the middle of the heart of the United States, and we ship everywhere. And our sale in the last few days has proven that you are all watching us from a variety of places, and we love that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And there are still a few sale fabrics left if you want to shop our end of bolt sale. All of those are marked down, no coupon necessary. So just go to our website, shop, and then go to all cotton fabrics and go to the end of bolt section, and everything is already marked in there. You can see what is for sale and the price of it. So definitely get on that before all of the goodies are gone. But we are glad to have you here this morning. Today, I am going to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about our next sew along. What does every quilter end up with? Fabric, right? It's either in our fabric stash, which for those of you that maybe don't know that lingo, that means we might have a box or a shelf or a cupboard or a room. Do you get the idea? That might have a lot of fabric in it. Now, more and more people are certainly trying to, I'll say, diminish their stashes and work with the projects, but it's just natural that when you're working with quilts and working with fabric that you end up with a little extra here and a little extra there. Some people have different ways of using that up, whether it be making smaller projects or adding it to it, go and get more fabric, adding to it. There's all sorts of different ways to, I'll say, keep your stash. I'd love to know how you organize your stash. So maybe you want to put some comments in, or maybe you want to jump on over to our creative community, which is our Facebook group, and show us your sewing room or where you store your fabric. It's always fun when you guys share what it is that you're doing. And good morning to Anita and Minerva and Stacy. So good to have all of you on this morning. So years ago now, we've been doing this for a long time. Years ago, we started doing here at Hen and Chick Studio Stash Buster challenges, different kinds of events, but all involving a free pattern and an opportunity to, I guess we've done a couple that have had a paid pattern, but most of them are free patterns where it allows you to just really focus on using up some fabric. Well, I feel like we've got a beautiful winner for our current sew along. So how we do this is that you get to download a free pattern, okay? You can always find that free pattern. This time it's henandchickstudio.com/caboodle. So everything I'm talking about today is on that page. That is the reference page to go back to if you forget a date or forget where the link is or need to download it again or when it's time to upload. And yes, Minerva, I know you're ready to upload. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But that page, henandchickstudio.com/caboodle, is where you're going to find all of the information. And Caboodle is CABOODLE. So you'll be able to, again, find everything you need right there. So this pattern, I love it. I've shown it before. This isn't the first time I've shown it. It is an awesome quilt design. This is designed by the Whole Country Caboodle. That's Leanne and Caitlin, and they have got fabric, and they're the ones that do all the fun dog and cat appliques. So we've talked a lot with Leanne and Caitlin here at Hen and Chick Studio. They're just a great resource. But this is a great pattern for using up scraps, and we think this is just a great one to do our sew along. So step number one, you need to go to our website and download the free pattern. Okay, obviously, if you download it, it doesn't mean that you have to complete it. Don't think that there's anything like that. We want you to complete it, but it is just simply a pattern that we want to make sure you get in your hands because we think it is awesome. Okay, so that is step one. Step two is you've got to make it by the deadline that we have set. The deadline, the only reason there's a deadline is at some point I got to cut it off, right? So I can give you prizes. And when we do that, I try to be as generous as I possibly can. We give away everything from coupons to discounts to, all sorts of things. But if you have uploaded your project to our link, which we'll talk about again in a minute, then you have that opportunity to be in the prize drawing. So if you want to do that. The other thing about getting it done by the deadline is then I upload those all to our website so that other people can see all of the beautiful things ways that you make the quilt. And the last sew along we did, which was box step. So again, if you went to henandchickstudio.com/box step, oh my gosh, there were 40 some quilts I think that were finished and they were so different. And I think that is inspiring and I love to be able to be inspired by you. And so that's one of the other reasons why we love to see what you guys are doing. Okay, so you could download the pattern and make the quilt by the deadline and that's all. But I love to be able to offer you lots of tips for making the project. And when we decided to do this project from the Whole Country Caboodle, it just makes total sense that we take a road trip to Nashua because that is where their business is located. And we do a live with Leanne and Caitlin in their studio. So excited about that. That is going to be Wednesday, June 19th. I'll confirm the time as we get closer, but it'll be in the morning. I know that. But, we just can't miss that opportunity. So we're going to be able to talk to them about the fabric choices and all that kind of stuff because all of the fabrics in this quilt are designed by them. You guys requested, asked several different times. So I do now have the kit to make this quilt exactly as you see it. And it is gorgeous. It absolutely is gorgeous with all of the different prints from their Caboodle Basics in that. Again, this is Whole Country Caboodle from Henry Glass Fabrics. We've got a few of them here on the bolt. I don't have all of them, but boy, it makes me want to get all of them when I see this. So I have a feeling we'll be seeing more of those here at Hen and Chick Studio. But if you want to make it as you see it, we've now got that kit available. Again, it's listed on the page right below the free download. So if you go to henandchickstudio.com/caboodle, you're going to find this, the free pattern download, and all of the dates that we're talking about. I will do 4 weeks of videos. Week 1 will be the live with Leanne and Caitlin. Week 2, we'll talk more about cutting. And week 3, we'll talk about piecing. And week 4, week 4, we will talk about finishing the quilt. Now, for this sew along, you only have to have the top pieced. You do not have to have it quilted and bound. So do not feel the pressure that you have to have all that, the final part done. You just have to have the top done. But at some point you want to finish it. So we'll give you lots of ideas for how to finish it. All right, and I see more people joining us. Wonderful. Maria, Susan, Judy, Barbara. Wonderful. Maria's got her daughter's birthday is on June 19th. Well, we'll celebrate. Maybe we could celebrate together, right? And as we're doing our interview with Leanne and Caitlin. So then after the 4th video, then there's the deadline for submitting your finished top. So how we do that is I love it when everybody posts as much as they can in the creative community and share with other people what you're doing during this process. Love that. But to make it easier for us to find everybody's images, we will have a link. My goal is to get it up later today. And that link, you'll just click on that, and then you can upload your photo to this form. And that way I get all of the information from who it was entered by and a picture of that. Then that's the picture that will go on our website. So take your best picture possible, get it as flat as possible. I know one time Jan gave tips for how she gets her quilts flat, straight on. I think she uses her garage door, if I remember correctly. Other people lay them down and get up on a ladder and look down. Some people have other people hold them up. There's lots of different ways, but the flatter you can get your quilt, the better we can see the details of it, okay? And so all of that, and then again, there'll be the final awards ceremony where you'll be able to have a chance at a drawing of winning prizes from Hen and Chick Studios. So we're super excited always about that. So now I want to see my phone blowing up. The more people that participate and download the pattern, the better. It's so much fun. So if you have quilting friends or groups that you want to share that Caboodle link with, we would love it. Because as I've said, we love to spread that creativity coast to coast. So that is what we're talking about, how to use up all of your scraps in these great blocks. I love the fact that each paw print has 2 different fabrics. Yes, there's a fair amount of piecing in this, but we know that Minerva got hers done in about a week. So it is a doable project. I love it. So kudos to Minerva for getting hers done. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, we hope that you will participate in our sew along and join in the fun. Watch the videos, all of that kind of stuff. And as I do the videos, they will also go right back onto that Caboodle page. So that'll continually be the resource you go to get all of the details with this sew along. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. We're always here to help. And I don't know the exact time yet, but there will be an unboxing later today if the weather holds on and we don't have any storms. So look for that. I'm going to say somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock today, or on replay if you need to. All right, everybody, have an awesome day. Download your Caboodle and get busy picking out fabric. Bye.